Welcome. I'm your host, Bruce with Prep Hoops, your Nevada boys high school basketball content writer, exposure scout, and rankings expert. Week 2 of the season is a wrap. We are going to talk Fab 4 4A guards, undefeated local 3A teams, and the Tark Classic here on our weekly wrap-up show. Let's get started. The storyline so far this season has to be the play of 4 fabulous 4A guards. I had a chance to watch 3 of them play this week. All of them have to come up big in games for their team to have a chance to win. And what's been so astonishing is to this point, they have. First up, you've got Kenyon Giles, 5'10 PG from Silverado. The Radford commit is a shifty, scoring point guard, has the ability to get to his spot and make shots. He can finish through contact, and he's shown the ability to make tough shots. Giles has already had multiple 30-point efforts this year for Coach Andy Johnson's Skyhawks. Next, we have Elijah Adem, 6'1 point guard, Spring Valley, big-time wiggle, big-time range. He makes shots that stops runs. So he's been playing well. I had a front row seat for his 35-point performance this week against Centennial. Next up, we have Naka Fabello. He's transformed from a pit bull defensive player to a two-way thoroughbred, mentally and physically tough. I was there to watch him drop 37 in the V game against Las Vegas. And speaking of Las Vegas, last but not least, we have Taviante Jackson, the 6'2 point guard from Las Vegas High. Uber talented alpha with a dominant skill set. At any given time, Jackson could be the best passer, athlete, rebounder, and scorer on the floor. I had a chance to catch up with him after his V game victory.
And finally, talk about what it feels like to get a victory in your final V game.
Feels great. Feel real great because I ain't the one that lost it, so big dubs.
That's perfect. Appreciate your time. Congratulations, man.
In the 4A crown rest in the figurative and literal hands of these 4 guards. It's going to be their ability to show up and show out night in and night out. And the one that consistently does that is going to be, in my opinion, the one that leads the team to take home the 4A state title this year. Moving on. The other big story of the season is the rise of Southern 3A contenders. All year I've been screaming that Elko was a heavy 3A favorite, but now it looks like 2 teams have thrown their name into the rings from down south. First, we have Slam Academy. They are a big athletic team coached by Darryl Littlefield. Noah Tomlin is a 6'4", 6'5 sophomore, and Andre Cady is a really good quick second jump guy. He provides a lot of athleticism, rebounding, and finishing around the rim. Slam has gotten off to an undefeated start. The other team, look out now, Somerset Losi is undefeated. Coach Darius Banks has a young, fast, quick, hungry team. They have one of the best defenses in 3A. They really confuse you with that 1-3-1, and then they lock down with man. Malachi Richardson has been a difference maker for them on the interior. Keep an eye out for Christian Haylock as a name to watch for that team. I got a chance to check them out against Boulder City this week, and I caught up with Coach Banks after the game.
This is Bruce with Prep Hoops. Got a chance to catch up with Losi coach Darius Banks after another win. Coach, you guys are rolling right now. Are you surprised by the start?
Absolutely not. We've been working in the gym for quite some time, just trying to get better, man. Every day we get better. And I believe we on to something special, man.
Well, there you have it. Coach Darius Banks says that he believes his Somerset Losi Lions are on to something special this year. When we come back, we will preview the Tark Classic. The Tarkanian Classic takes place this week here in Sin City, hosted by legendary tournament director Dinos Trigonos. This event features tons of high school and prep teams from basically around the globe. The prep division gets started on Wednesday. We've got teams from as far as Africa participating in the event. The high school division starts on Friday. Let me give you the rundown of the platinum bracket local teams that are participating. We have Bishop Gorman playing at 9:15 against Evangel Christian. Liberty is also playing at 9:15. They open up with St. Augustine. Durango starts out at 3:45. They will play Pebblebrook. And Coronado starts at 6:35. They will play California's De La Salle. So good luck to all of those teams as they try to make a run in this prestigious tournament. Speaking of if anyone can make a run, we'll take a look and we'll be following a lot of the local Las Vegas teams in the other bracket and trying to see who can make a deep run in one of these events. There are 4 teams in the Orleans Select bracket, and there's a Vegas team in every opening round game of the team athletics bracket. So there should be some in-depth coverage. This event is fabulous because it always gives me a great time to lay eyes on players around the city, and it's also a perfect time for stock risers. So with that said, I have 3 potential stock risers from this week's Tarkanian Classic. My number 3 potential stock riser is, who else? Taviante Jackson. Las Vegas opens up with Colorado 4A defending champion Meade and Elijah Knutson, who is himself a stock rising West Coast guard. Should be a great battle. This entire Tarkanian Classic should be a perfect opportunity for Jackson to showcase his skill set in front of scouts. My number 2 stock riser, James Freeman. I'm always a big fan of R&J guys in tournaments. I think Freeman plays with the kind of energy and effort, and he's the kind of wild card that's unpredictable to game plan for. Gorman will play in the platinum bracket, and like they always do, they have championship aspirations. If Freeman can provide some of that effort and energy and Gorman takes home the title, look for his stock to rise. And my number 1 stock riser is Sterling Knox. Come on, college coaches, give this kid some love. 6'4", 6'5", versatile wing for Durango. He can shoot the ball. He can rebound the basketball. He can make plays for his team. Sterling Knox has a chance to have a huge stock rising week at the Tarkanian Classic. When I come back, I will wrap up the show and let you know where I'll be. Welcome back. Well, where will I be? You can find me all around the city this week as I will be covering the Tark Classic. We are off for the holidays. Next show won't be until January 2nd, and our next Ball Dogs Prep Hoops Nevada game of the week will be the week of January 10th. If you have any idea of which schools you like to see participate, don't forget to send us a message. As always, you can follow me at 7ounce B-Ball Club 1 on Twitter. On IG, go to Bruce Prep Hoops. Like our Facebook Nevada Facebook page and contact me on any one of those channels to see how you can receive 30% off your subscription to Prep Hoops Nevada so you can stay up to date with the latest Nevada boys high school basketball information. As always, if you can't find me on there, you can find me in the gym.